Hi, my name is Hongmei Li, and I'm an assistant professor in international communication at Georgia State University, and I'm now working as a George Gerbner postdoctoral fellow at the Annenberg School of Communication, University of Pennsylvania. I'm not a typical Chinese visiting scholars from China because I got my PhD from the US. So I think one of the probably the most challenges for a lot of Chinese scholars is whether they really understand this kind of academic culture in the United States, whether their English language is proficient for them to talk with other scholars. So I think that's one of the challenges. Another challenge is whether they can really go out, to reach out to others and just in a very proactive way.
Annenberg has lots of great professors here, and I think talk with them made me learn a lot. My research interest is on health communication, and the Annenberg School has a very strong health communication research team.
Annenberg is actually very famous in China, and actually when I was in graduate school, I know that there is an Annenberg School for Communication in Japan. And I know that at that time, in my impression, it's very famous in its political communication and health communication and similar areas.
I almost joined all the colloquiums in the Fridays. Yeah, that's very helpful, and I can see a lot of different ideas conflict here. Yeah, I think that is very good experience.
For example, the Vampire Library is wonderful, it's amazing. And I never have such an experience that I can borrow a book from a single library, and I always can find out the book I want to read.
Here I can watch the TV and I can read the newspapers. We have a lot of media channels to get the experience of the different communication contexts here.
From the living experience, I think I enjoy. I travel with my friends to the historic attractions, such as the Liberty Bell, Independence Hall, or some place like that. Actually, American people are quite same as Chinese people, you know. At first, I expect we should very different, but when I came to America, I found the people in different countries actually much more similar than different.
To look and to feel the different culture and to learn how to communicate across culture. That's a very surprising situation I met here. That everything is different. I have to doing things and watching things differently, and yeah, we have different institutions and different ways of talking, different way of doing things. So that's a very good experience here.
Besides my dissertation, actually I experienced a lot and learned a lot from my staying at Japan. And since before we heard of the freedom of speech or freedom of journalism and the democracy in the U.S., but this time and we can experience it personally. That's an amazing experience.
Annenberg is really rich in many resources, especially the expertise in the scholarship here. And there are a lot of seminars and we can attend. And also there are a lot of people who have, a lot of scholars who have a diverse range of interests. So whenever we have questions, we can always, and issues, we can always go to talk with them. So they're very approachable. And so I think Chinese scholars can definitely benefit if they come here and then to talk with the colleagues here.
Working here is help to build a relationship between the Chinese academic and American academics, because we have a lot of common issues, common topics to talk, especially during this global era.